Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Shelly, and here we talk about Shelly's thoughts over 60. Yep. So please subscribe so you don't miss my goings on. Today, my thought was, do we still put people in certain categories in this stage in our lives? What do I mean by that, right? When we meet someone, we put them in one of a few categories, right? We put them in the friend category. We put them in the for now date fool around with category, or we put them in the I could see this going somewhere long-term relationship category. Now, and I know that's something we do when we're younger, right? And usually right away, man, I can usually tell you pretty quick if this is gonna be my friend, is this going to be a hit and run, or is this going to be a home run, right? This is somebody I can stay with for a while. And I know that changes. You can be put into categories, right? Women will typically put you in a category, and they may, quicker than a man, change that category, right? If I friend zone you and we're getting to know, we're hanging out, I'm like, I don't know, I see something there, you know? But men, not so much, right? I think men, they categorize you, and that's where you are, right? That's kind of been my experience. I'm not a therapist, just my thoughts, right? I think men tend to, when they're younger, they put you in a category, and that's pretty much where you stay. Women, we are a little more flexible, right? If I friend zone you, we're hanging out, we're getting along really good. A few months later, who knows, right? Things happen. But what I will say, that's been my experience with women is if you are like hard friend zoned, like, you know, straight away, like, man, that just ain't gonna go nowhere. That just ain't the guy for me, right? So we'll friend zone you, and that's pretty good, and we stay there. Men tend to have what I call like placeholders, right? They'll be going out with a girl and things are going on. They know they ain't gonna marry her. They know it ain't gonna go nowhere. And I guess women can do this too, but I've seen it more with men. And they'll stay with that girl. Like, you know, he's getting sex. She's cooking and cleaning, and things are going great. And she's working, he's working. He knows she ain't the one, but he's kind of waiting around for something else, right? You know. And I've seen this more in men than women. Women do it too. Don't misunderstand. But does that hold when we get older in this season of our lives, right? And I think so, right? I think we meet people, we right away know, is this going to be a friend? Is this going to be somebody I just have a good time with and fool around with? Or is this going to be someone that I really can see myself caring about and seeing it going someplace? I think we still do that in this season of our lives. But like I said, I think that women will change those categories, right? I mean, we're chilling with a guy. We think this is just going to be a guy, go have a few drinks with, whatever. I don't see it going nowhere. And then something happens, it takes off, whatever, and we flip that switch. I think women tend to do that more than men. I don't think, at least in my experience, usually guys pretty much, you know, I think they pretty much, if they think you're just a hit and run, you're just a hit and run. Right? But then, you know what? There are those, what we talked about in another video, those friends with benefits, right? You're friends and y'all are sleeping together, whatever y'all doing. That's, again, no shade. That's just not something for me. I know that people do that. I never understood that. Because I don't know. I don't want to be just your friend forever, right? If we're sleeping together, it's probably going to go somewhere. But some people, you know, it's up to you. But so I guess you can friend zone, fool around category, right? But yeah, do we still categorize at this stage in our lives? Yeah, I think we do, right? I think we know straight away when we meet somebody, this is going to be my friend, this is going to be someone I fool around with, or this is going to be someone I see it going somewhere with. But anyway, that was my quickie thought. I was talking to a friend about it, and I was just wondering what you guys thought. I know we do it when we're younger, and do we still do it when we get older? Yeah, I think we do, you know. Anyway, that's my quick opinion on that. I just thought it was an interesting thought. Especially, you know, 60s, 70s, and beyond. Do we still do our little categories? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you still do your categories, right? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.